right. Back with Dry Farts. Here we go. We have a familiar face here on this episode. Comedian Josh Graves.
Thanks for having me back.
No problem. And you were episode number 2? When was he on?
I was early.
You were early. You were the OG. You were in the original location at my apartment.
I was. I think one of my episodes, one of the highest viewed on YouTube.
It is. And of all YouTube?
I think. Well, I mean, for your series.
Yeah, the show.
I think I'm flipping through. I'm like, yep. I think I got the second most views. I feel pretty good about that.
I think you do actually. Yeah. It's been nice if the other ones did too, but that's why we brought Josh back. We need a ratings bump.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got our consigliere of Dry Farts.
If we have two Joshes, more clickbait. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. Josh is a very popular name.
Josh will have his shirt on or shirt off during the Patreon.
Ooh,
stay tuned.
Yes, he will on the Patreon and only
Jeff
the $5 level. I gotta. Let me make clear about the Patreon too. We have 2 levels on our Patreon. They're exclusive bonus episodes. You enjoy Josh Graves. There's gonna be more Josh Graves. But we have 2 tiers. $1 for as little as $1 a month, you get audio only of the bonus episode, and $5 a month audio video.
Not bad.
That's right. So get on there, and we give them a reason to watch. Though here we've welcome back to Dry Farts, and as you're sports fans, you know in the sports media, what we call it Dry Farts, a hot take. They call it an opinion. We just call them Dry Farts because they're horrible opinions, and I think it sounds funnier. And
it works.
It works. Yeah, it is, and that's why we had Josh on. But no, man, thank you for coming on this one.
I'm excited to be here. The parking was
parking was
crazy, but downtown Phoenix, man.
Yeah, it's downtown Phoenix.
It's the Art Galleria down here.
Yeah, I thought these artists don't have cars, but they do apparently.
Drove by the old spaghetti factory.
Oh, is that still open?
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I've never been. I've always wanted to go.
It's good. It is good. I recommend. You can eat in a trolley car inside. I haven't been there in years.
A trolley car?
Oh, it's awesome. The dining, they have a trolley car, and there are tables in there, and you can dine in there. I love it.
No kidding, huh?
Oh, yes.
Wait, you step inside of the vehicle and like...
Yes, you step into a trolley car. They have regular tables, but then there's a trolley car. You step in there, and there's tables. There's like multiple tables. Ooh. And I get some baked ziti, some lasagna, mozzarella. It's amazing.
Would you recommend taking a date there?
Yes.
Okay.
I highly recommend. If you're doing the weekend, I recommend reservation. Call ahead.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. But it's not super fancy. It's nice. Nice. It's not Mount Vesuvius like in The Sopranos, but it's.
I just picture me and a lady and just in the car, just on like a first date, just me like, all right, darling, where you want to go? Oh, we'll both have a couple glasses of wine type of thing.
Yeah, you get the wine. I think it comes in a little basket like the Italian style, like Lady and the Tramp style.
Dude, there's a couple of Italian delis around in Scottsdale. I kind of want to, because Italian food's the best. I want to stop into an Italian deli. I got to ask, like, if I go into an Italian deli, or if you go into an Italian deli, what are like some mainstays that you're buying?
Oh, definitely the gabagool.
Yeah.
Always got to get the gabagool. Yeah. But it's cheaper at the grocery. But
is gabagool thinly sliced?
Thinly sliced, yes. It's a spicy ham, for those who don't know. It's called capicola, but Tony Soprano calls it gabagool.
Gabagool.
So it sounds funnier.
No, that's cool you mentioned that. Every time I go to a new city, I don't judge it, but like a staple I always try to go to is an Italian deli.
Yep. Nice.
Reuben, 100%.
Oh,
I definitely try Reubens everywhere I go.
Reubens are amazing.
Reuben, and I get the capicola, the gabagool as a deli meat. But yeah, definitely any kind of Italian sub. The one by me, DeFalco's.
That's the one that
Yes. Go to DeFalco's. Highly recommend it. The meatball. Get a side of meatball. It's a giant meatball in a tray. Delicious.
Yeah. I love a deli with a restaurant in it.
Oh, that's the cool part. You're waiting in line in the grocery aisles.
Yes.
And you can eat in the grocery aisles. Kind of, sort of. Yeah, by the baked ziti.
It's not frowned upon, but...
No, it's cool. It has that intimate feel. But the best Italian deli I've ever been to was in Little Italy, and it's owned by Tony Danza.
Oh my, yeah,
yes.
I mean, that's got to be.
Oh, it was fucking great. It was probably one of the best sandwiches I ever had.
What'd you get?
I got the Soprano, which is everything just has a different variation of Italian.
I got the Godfather there, Johnny.
Yeah, the Godfather, the Corleone, everything's named. I mean, it's simple.
It would be funny if all the sandwiches were just named after Italian mob movies.
That's what I would do. Yeah.
They're even like, this one's the Bronx Tale over here.
The good fella, yeah.
Yeah, the good fella. This is called Ralphie Cifaretto. And I'd have all the names.
You want to gamble on something? We got Casino. You know
yes, Casino. Yes. Best mob movie, in my opinion.
Fantastic movie.
But yeah, go. I don't know the name of it, but you're ever in Little Italy, there's a deli owned by Tony Danza. quite delicious.
So right now I have a just temporary gig where I'm working right next to DeFalco's, and every day I'm just like, I gotta go in there and get a sandwich for lunch. So
Ooh.
next week I think I'm gonna get a sandwich.
Yeah. I always get the standard Italian. There's like different variations, just a mix of salami and gabagool and stuff. But they have breakfast. They have gabagool and eggs on a sandwich. Yes, but on a breakfast sandwich.
That sounds amazing.
Oh yeah, it's good.
You know what's funny? Like, I mean, I grew up eating Italian food, but I had like never really like all the dishes, like just all the different types of dishes until I started watching like really it was Sopranos.
Yeah.
To be honest, like all the different kinds of pasta and whatnot. Like it's incredible food.
Dude, I do 100 rewatches. I do a rewatch every year, and I was going through a diet at one time where I do a very strict diet. And I was watching that show. It was painful, man.
I bet.
That show will make you hungry instantly. Oh, yeah. Every time. Everything they eat on there.
Yes. And there's so many scenes where they're eating
That's all
great
it is.
food and whatnot.
Oh, God. Carm's making food.
Artie?
Artie's food. That's the one. Oh,
Yeah.
Get some veal parmesan.
Yes.
Oh, God. Yeah, don't watch that show if you're on a diet.
Yeah.
Well, this is what I had to do. I had to eat vegetables. So I made zucchini noodles. And I took the Rayo sauce because it has no sugar, and that got me by. I'm like, hey, I'm eating it,
Imagining.
Yeah, but I'm eating pretty much,
It's like having sex with a condom.
Yeah. It is. Yeah.
Sugar-free sauce. I'm still coming, I guess.
Yeah, you're in there. Yeah. Good point. It is.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
I
At
don't
least
taste anything.
Yeah.
Like you don't. Yeah.
It's better than the alternative,
No,
which
honestly,
is nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
Pasta is so good. Even like bad pasta, it's like, all right, I am full.
Yeah, you're full as long as the sauce is good.
Yeah.
That's the main. You gotta get
Pasta
the sauce
next day too.
Oh yes, my grandma.
Full night of a full night of fridge.
Oh
refrigerator.
yeah. Oh yeah. I eat it cold.
Yeah.
There's that one scene in Sopranos. I eat this shit cold. I don't give a fuck. I was like, yeah, it's good.
I gotta be honest, you were one of the few folks in the comedy scene who lost weight and kept the weight off.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. So far, I what do you call yo-yo occasionally?
Oh, I feel like you've been you.
Oh yeah, well I hide it. I bought True Classic T-shirts help out a lot. I'm not. You can advertise with us.
As a guy who's kind of in the midst of trying to lose weight,
good.
I stopped drinking 3 days now, boys.
Oh,
and,
nice. Yeah, that's hard to
because
do.
I feel like that's like really like 30 to 40% of like me.
Your intake, yeah.
Yeah, and I've been drinking.
What was
too
your
much.
drink of choice? Beer.
Beer, yeah.
Yeah,
Which
yeah,
because
yeah.
I can't drink hard whiskey because it's just too bad of a hangover. So I love
Yeah.
any type of like wheat or light pilsner type beer. Which I mean, it's still light, but it's just still so many calories. So I was gonna ask you like, what are some good dietary tips?
Oh, okay. I've when I was in my no drinking phase, but they actually have what's that called? Laguna. What's that beer company? Laguna.
Oh,
Lagunitas.
Lagunitas, okay.
This is what they have like a seltzer, clear seltzer that has a hoppy taste, but it's 0 calories, 0 sugar, 0 carbs.
Okay.
So you get the hoppy taste, and it's a Lagunitas. I suggest going to Albertsons or Safeway. It's clear. It's a seltzer, non-alcoholic.
Got you. I was gonna ask more so food tips. You're like, all right, these are the alcoholic drinks you can still get away with drinking. Actually, there's a specific Lagunitas. It is on aisle 17 in Albertsons. You
Believe
drink
me.
8 of these, get hammered, and
What's
then go
really
do some-
important? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
and then you wake up in the morning and go do P90X, dude. I'm talking about this stuff is.
Jeff's
like-
secret to staying.
There you go. And it's
Because I was asking another guy who doesn't do comedy anymore. He told me that he and this guy has lost a ton of weight. He told me chicken and peanut butter.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's like all
Really?
he ate for a while. And
Why-
he's kept the weight off as well. So
Well, if that works for him, yeah. If it's what I went to a place and it was intermittent fasting.
okay,
So like for 40 days and 40 nights, like the Bible, which that's what they said. Yeah, you just it's just intermittent fasting. Like you pick an 8-hour window, just vegetables, no carbs, no sugar, no oils, and you do that for 40 days, and yeah, it melted off quick.
Really?
Oh,
what
yeah.
8 hours of the day were you picking?
I pick 11 to 7.
Gotcha.
Or 11 to 7, and then just in that window though, you can eat unlimited vegetables and a certain amount of protein and fruits. But yeah, you can all day. The thing that sucked when I was watching Sopranos, and it's like I'm eating this fucking. What did I say?
The ziti noodles or something.
Not ziti. It was a noodle, zucchini noodles.
Zucchini.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, you just do it. You fill it up, and you have like a lean protein, and you just try to stay full. Drink tons of water.
yeah.
Seltzer water.
Were you not eating after a certain time as well.
Yeah, I stopped. Yeah, from 11 to 7. So 7 had to stop.
So
Gotcha.
8 hour. You were eating.
8 hours. Yeah, but here's the thing: if you're hungry, just pound seltzer water.
Yeah. You know what's funny is
Yeah.
I was
I take my shirt off. I'm disgusting.
Do it. Yeah.
the one time I was actually really getting momentum and losing weight was right before COVID. I was working. I wasn't working for the grocery store, but I was basically like inside of a grocery store all day, on my feet, chugging water. I would just go to the salad bar every single day. It's right there. Literally get like a $2.77 because you weigh it out. But I knew the perfect items weighed the less type of thing.
Under $3.
And I was eating salad every day, and I was chugging water, and then I was going to the sauna every day. Working out, just doing really cardio. I really just want to be skinny. I don't want to be ripped. I just want to be skinny.
Right.
And
just want to fit into some fucking pants.
Yes.
it was funny when COVID was going on, like just starting. I was like, yeah, they're not going to shut the gyms down. There's no way they're going to shut these. And my roommate was like, nah, dude, any day now you're going to be done. I was like, no way. And he's like, it lives on surfaces. I'm like, surfaces, schmurfaces. All right, I'm going to the gym, and like, just picture me like, the day EOS closed, me banging on the doors like, no, I'm down like 25 pounds. For the love of God, let me back in. Then I just started drinking every single day once the lockdown really took place. So.
I did exactly that. I gained a lot of weight during the pandemic.
Yes.
Did you try I remember I went to Target being like, I'm gonna get some weights. That's how I'm gonna.
No, I didn't do
then
that,
just
no.
No matter where you went, Target, Walmart, what's that? Five Guys, not Five Guys, but Five. Whatever, the sports.
Oh, Big Five?
Big Five, yeah. Gone. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They had like a 5 pound left they were selling for $50. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. No, I didn't buy weights. At the time, I had a girlfriend, and she had weights. But all we did, we didn't. I didn't do anything. I just drank and ate and ordered in all the time.
Yeah.
It was horrible. It was, and your mental health gets fucked up if you can't exercise.
Oh yeah, you feel like shit.
Oh yeah.
My roommate ordered a mat. And I was like, oh, what are you gonna eat, a fucking mat? You gonna fucking get down and fucking do goddamn torso fucking curls? What are you doing down there?
You homo? Yeah.
Yeah, right. I was just like, I can't do the. Actually, I have been trying to do more, get down on a mat. I've been planking actually.
Yeah.
Planking's not bad.
Yeah, it hurts though. I mean, but
It
that's
does, but
to.
it's like you get the core going and whatnot. The gym is like, I have such a weird love-hate relationship because I do hate it, but then when you're done, it is such a nice feeling. And then sometimes I'll go like late at night, and I've even been trying.
Oh yeah, that's
I've been trying to do a.
Sorry, go.
No, I've been trying to do a bit about it to where I'm like, you ever been in the gym on a Saturday night? It's just me and 5 other guys who are also going through a breakup.
Keep that.
Ain't
keep
that the
yeah.
truth?
Don't make that a
Man.
clip. So I want you to use that as a bit. That is good,
Dude.
That's good. Yeah.
And then I remember one time I was dating someone. We were living in an apartment complex together, and I remember I used to go on the treadmill late at night there in like the apartment complex gym. And I remember one night there was a guy, like he was like all tatted up, like he had like some neck tattoos and maybe like a face tattoo, and he's like all in like all black garb, like sweats and whatnot. He's just fucking bumming. I'm like, what drug test is this guy trying to pass?
Yeah.
Sweating that out. Oh yeah.
We've been there, yeah.
Or he's training for murder or something.
Something. I'm just like, why is this guy like? Yeah, he's sweating it out.
Oh man,
you know, it's one thing to work out, but when you got on the sweats and you're trying to really sweat it out, you're like, there's an ulterior motive.
Yeah,
here.
there's probably a parole hearing or something, or
something.
drug test.
I'm gonna be honest. Speaking of that, guys, do you guys want to hear? I did recently. I had to take a drug test for a job.
Oh,
and
okay.
I had to fake it. I had to get fake piss.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Which,
well-
when you're in your 20s, you're like, I'm sneaking, sneaky.
Yeah,
But now I'm in
yeah.
my 30s. I'm like, I gotta fucking fake a drug test to get this shitty job. Like, and then I have it in my sock basically behind my jeans, and I'm just like walking all weird. I'm like,
Is that where you put it? Yeah, behind the.
I have like baggy pants.
Yeah.
You get like you warm it up. It's got a little heating pad on
Oh,
it.
yeah.
So they're like,
shit.
Oh, yeah.
sit down, Mr. Graves, and wait. We'll call you when you call you. I'm like, I made an appointment for 12:15. You guys better get me back there real soon because this baby ain't gonna stay warm all day. There,
Or if it
darling.
gets too hot.
You think it would in the summer in underpants?
No, it's honestly it's not. It's pretty easy to keep warm, but it's just
Yeah.
funny. They're like, empty your pockets. I'm like, yeah, you better pat. If only you patted me down there, sister.
Got one of you, motherfucker.
It's one of those things where, like, when you're in the waiting room, I feel like they all know I'm faking the drug test, but then I'm looking at them like, are you guys faking these drug tests too?
Yeah,
You
they
know?
they're not. Believe me, they're not sober when they get home.
Yeah.
No.
So, and it's just, I I mean, it's just marijuana for me.
Yeah,
But,
you think they'd be done with that since it's legal now?
well,
You think-
it's for when it's for a driving job. You gotta
Oh
go.
shit! I know that feeling.
Which
Oh.
it's like, I think Doug Stanhope has a great joke. It's like, do you guys really need to know if I'm having fun on the weekends or not?
yeah. It's creepy that they need that stuff. It's like your bodily fluids, and a corporation needs to know about it. It's very awkward.
Yeah. Plus, like, if I'm pulled up, let's say that if I get into a wreck, God forbid, like, I could be sober, but you could pull my blood, and I guess it would still have marijuana. So I don't know the legal effects. We got to
Yeah.
get a lawyer on here. I got to talk to a lawyer.
I got a guy in retainer. We'll have him come in on the
All
show.
right,
Yeah.
all right. But there's just something like having to like fake a drug test when you're in your 30s that's really depressing. I just wanted to
Yeah.
share that with both of you.
Oh, no.
I remember I had to fake my first DOT test.
Oh.
And then you find out they don't even test you for weed. Just iron and shit so you don't fall asleep.
DOT
yeah.
for like driving?
CDL, yeah.
Yeah, CDL.
Oh,
yeah.
you have a CDL?
I did, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
okay.
used to as well. Used to.
Man, can you guys back like a fucking back
Oh, yeah.
those things in?
I had a class B, so I can only do certain weight of trucks, so no trailers.
I had a class A where I was doing the trailers.
You
I
do
could
it,
do
yeah.
the parallel parking with that.
Okay.
No problem.
Dude,
Yeah.
there was a time I've literally like just run through the gamut of shitty jobs. There was one time where I was going to do haul cars. Basically, it was driving. You'd pick up like 3 cars and then drive them to San Diego and then drive back. And, dude, I could not drive this. It's basically like you fit 3 cars on the back of this thing. And like, I remember they were trying to teach me and I'm like turning. And I'm just like seeing me like swipe shit. Like, when you're in the mirror, you're like, oh, I'm about to swipe that stop sign right now. Woo, ain't no stopping that.
That's a scary feeling in a
It
truck.
is.
When you're about to hit a car, you're inches away.
Dude.
Ooh.
And then they wanted me to drive they wanted me to drop these cars off in San Diego in like residential neighborhoods. I'm like, fuck that. Because like California, the roads are like some of those neighborhoods.
Oh,
like,
yeah. They're
tiny.
hilly.
Yeah. And it's like smaller run.
I mean, that's other than that pressure of doing that sounds like I'm not gonna say an easy day, but that you just go there and back, right? 8 hours.
Yeah, but I mean, it was the
Every day,
residential
too.
neighborhood
Yeah.
scared me, and then also we did like a drop when I was in training in Prescott somewhere, and I remember
Yeah.
we were like at some point we were kind of going like around mountainy kind of areas, and
Yeah.
I was just like, dude. And then at one point, I don't know what was going on. We had to pull over. Basically on the back of so there's the tire and then there's like a flap on the back of the tire. We get out, we pull over, and it's literally like on fire because of like all the pressure, I think from the brakes like going down the hill. And they're like, yeah, we'll just got to pull over, let this blah, blah, blah. And I was like, all right, I'm not doing this job.
Yeah. It's horrible.
The back of this car, like the brakes are on fire and like everyone's very calm about it. And I'm not.
Were you doing comedy then or no?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So being a comedian, having those goals, you see this job, you're like, I don't got time to deal with this shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Because you want to go
this
do
is too
sets, and you're doing. Oh, sorry, interrupt. No.
Because like at that, like you have to have real responsibility. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where you have to truly give a shit and put your kind of like you're all into every fucking day.
Yeah.
You killed somebody.
If you if you have another goal in mind, like
Yeah.
it's like
No.
And it was
get out of that job.
Yeah.
It was one of those under the table pay.
Oh, yeah.
jobs.
So it's even weirder.
They
like,
weren't even
hey,
insured, probably.
And I got to be honest, the person who brought me in on it was a local Phoenix comedian to the job.
It's like it's easy, right? Yeah.
Well, it was one of those things too where it's like they wanted you to drive there and then drop it. Like by the time you're done dropping off, you can't. If you drive back, you're gonna be way too tired. So they wanted you to like either get like a really shitty motel or like sleep in the car and then drive back the next day. The money was good, but it was just like, dear God.
I mean, that sounds kind of cool. Like drive to San Diego, do a spot at night.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
asking the comic if I would have time. He was like, I'm not sure if you would, type of thing. But I couldn't drive. I couldn't back that thing in, and making turns was crazy.
Was it a CDL job? Because that sounds like a CDL, like
mean,
a Class A. Yeah.
they were about to pass me with just a regular old driver's license.
Busted. That sounds like a CDL truck.
Under
Yeah,
the table,
that's
boys.
Yeah, because the thing too, it sucks when you drive a truck. This DOT, the cops, because they can randomly search you. It's just they check the safety shit, and you get like a fine if something's wrong, and you have to pay for it, and they can add up.
Yeah,
thousands. Fuck it.
Yeah,
Just do comedy. Fuck this shit.
Yeah, it was way too much. So,
oh man,
I've been running through the ringer. I actually had a job recently that I enjoyed, and I was.
Oh, what was it?
I was doing I was a game show host.
Oh shit!
That's pretty cool.
Price is Right. I didn't see
Yeah,
that.
it was. That was one of the games that we played. So there's a place in town.
Yeah.
We don't honestly. My exit. I'm not gonna say the name of the place because my exit from there was not great. But no, they literally you would do like Wheel of Fortune and like what else would we do? Oh, what's the
Trivia.
Steve Harvey show?
Family Feud.
Family Feud.
Yeah.
So it was great. There's a couple comics who worked, and that's how I got the job. And like it's pretty much once I got comfortable hosting,
Yeah.
like I was just like riffing, like making fun of them, making fun of and they have like names and whatnot. So there's a lot of just fun time and energy. But man, I had a boss. This is probably gonna get me in trouble, but the last 2 jobs that I've had, both lady bosses.
Yeah.
Lady bosses are just. I guess there's men bosses that are
Yeah.
mean too, but man, like I've just had like bad interactions with women
Leaders in
bosses.
general, or
Yeah.
No, just
Yeah.
fucking women.
They think they're Kamala
Trying to
Harris
save you,
out
dude.
there. Yeah, it's fuck them.
No,
Yeah.
no, I've but yeah. So
could
I've been
be
a
tough.
game show host. I've tried to drive a car with no CDL, and I'm a big piece of shit.
Wow.
So
I'm surprised you're not in jail yet. That's pretty good.
yeah, I'm
What-
getting close.
Was it like during the weeknights? Was it like
yeah,
a
it was
yeah.
honestly it was taken away from comedy. It was you would be doing it all night, Friday, Saturday type of
man,
thing.
I thought
Oh,
yeah,
God
no,
damn.
no.
Yeah. So it was taken away from comedy a little bit. You could put like the nice thing about it is that it's very flexible. You could put in your availability each week.
Yeah.
So that was him thinking. I was like, oh well, if I'm booked, I'll just put in my availability and not be there. But if there's any other game shows out there that are hiring, give your boy a call because man, I was smooth on the mic there with it for a while.
Damn.
So
Was that the day job for a while?
it was for a little bit
wow.
for about a month and a half.
That's not bad though. Damn.
It's one of those things though where you like when you not get fired, but like you're just like I can't have someone tell me who signs your paychecks. Once you maybe like 23-year-old Josh would like deal with that, but
Yeah.
Josh in his 30s is like I can't. You just
How late are we in our 30s here? How old? You can say I'm 41.
33.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
You still got actually 30 is the new
20.
20.
Yeah.
So that's what they say. Because I'm 40, so I tell myself it's the new 30.
Yeah.
But I'm still a loser.
Oh yeah, me
yeah,
too.
yeah.
But yeah, just having a boss period sucks. That's just
Yeah.
part of life. But if they're nice, it helps. So
Yeah,
if they're a
it's-
cunt. No, I'm just kidding.
She is. We'll call it by name.
Beep that, guys. All right. This is my therapy. I just had to get some stuff out in front of you guys.
Well,
today,
we
so.
charge $190 a session here. You got an HSA card?
I'll subscribe to the Patreon.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, all right, that'll help. A year subscription up front. Yeah, therapy. Oh God, that's another thing we talked about. It's so expensive.
All right. So the job before that, I can really kind of go into this one. Was I worked at a buy here, pay here car dealership for people with like
Cactus.
no, not Cactus Jacks. I'm not gonna say the name of that place
Yeah.
either.
It's weird.
The people with the shittiest credit, probably some of the just lower class kind of folks. I mean, some of these
Yeah.
people are like one step from homelessness
Yeah.
type people because I was thinking the CDL job, you're paid under the table.
Yeah.
So many people just come in there like, yeah, I make $2,000 a week. You're like, show me your pay stub. It's like, it's all under the table.
Yeah.
So where's my car gonna be at? I'm like, dude, you gotta get a pay stub or something. I can't help
Yeah.
you out with a car unless you want to buy cash there, partner. So
Oh yeah.
straight cash, homie. But
Partner.
you know what the funniest part of that job was there was a couple of guys who would roll up on bikes and be like, yeah, I need a car. And then I'd be like, well, let's go through your application. You have to interview them. Really,
Yeah.
like the goal, like the salesy part of this job is to kind of make people like know what their situation is, to let them know like you don't really have a lot of options.
Yeah.
Because some people come in there and they're like, I won't drive nothing. Like if it's 2015 or older, I'm not driving it, and it's got to be this, and it's got to be that. It's like you have a 476 FICO score, and you have 2 repos. I have a Kia and like an 08 Saturn for you with 170,000 miles. Okay, you're gonna either have to take it or leave it.
Yeah.
Just drive it for a year. We have a trade-in, trade-up program, and I just found it hilarious that there was one guy who just came up on a bike, and he was like, he was talking about he only drove Camaros. He's like, I only drive Camaros. That's the only thing I'll drive. And I was like, dude, you're on a bike. You're on a bike right now. And then he ended up buying a Jeep. So like, he does not only buy Camaros.
He lowered his standards eventually. It's,
A couple of times I was definitely offered to smoke marijuana in the party. Like, hey, you want to hit the blunt? I was like, I can't hit the blunt. My boss is right there.
Yeah.
I'm going through your application right now. It's not looking good. Dude, I saw some crazy shit at the job.
Oh
to
yeah,
be honest.
Well, when you don't pay your, what do you call it? If you're, I've experienced with this place, these kind of places. If you're late on a payment, just a couple days, that car gets picked up.
Oh, yeah.
Right away, and then it's $1,000.
Or you're getting a call or a text.
Yeah.
I will say the place to us, we didn't charge late fees, but it's one of those things, dude. These businesses are so sneaky. We didn't charge late fees, but when you are in that high interest type thing, it's the interest accrues daily. So we're not charging you late fees, but let's say you're like 10 days late, you make a payment, like 90% of your payment is going towards the interest.
Oh, fuck.
None of the money is going towards the principal. So I learned a lot about credit, and I learned a lot about CPS, and I learned a lot about child protective services for people.
Oh shit!
I heard some crazy stories though.
Yeah, they're telling you sad stories about losing their kids.
I had someone come in and say that their daughter was taken away, and that they need if they don't have a car, that they can't get their kid back, and we couldn't get them a car. So a lot of people left crying.
Oh shit!
Type of situation, and I kept asking. I was like, "Can you guys just give me like some sort of like raise?" And they were just like, "No, we're not giving you a raise. You got to be an assistant manager." And I was like, "Dude, I'm not. You guys got to pay me more money, or I'm dipping out." So
can I ask you if it's okay? How much did they pay around there?
I mean, it was $20 an hour. I just wanted I feel like jobs every like 6 months. Give me like a review, see how I'm doing, and like I worked crazy overtime. It's one of those things. If I'm busting my back for you, like, can you like hook me up? And then me and my boss like. She just, she wouldn't give me a good review, you guys. Shit. Bosses suck. Men and women, they all suck. All bosses fucking suck.
Well, not only that, she's leaving single parents crying. She's ruining their lives.
I know. And then it's such an old, timey, like nothing cool and new about the company. We had like meetings like goals that we had to accomplish by 2:00, and they just kept adding shit on. And I don't know. People are just offering me. That was probably the best part of the job, being offered marijuana in the parking lot by one of my customers. So.
That's not bad. They want a discount? I'm sure. Like, hey,
they were just like, hey, listen, because sometimes you like work with one person, then you get busy and you're working with someone else. Then they start working with someone else. They're like, when we came in, we really liked you. These other people suck. So if we could just work with you, that would be cool. And do you want this blunt real quick?
I'm gonna guess the ethnicity on this individual.
No, it was a Yemen guy.
Oh yeah, all right, not bad. He's a terrorist cell. No,
they smoke weed too.
They do, yeah.
They smoke
hash.
Yeah, hash. They call it hashish.
Hashishka.
Yeah. Start the opium farm, and you can buy bombs. Yeah.
If anyone out there is hiring, I cannot pass a drug test. Well, actually, I can, but hit your boy.
Yeah, he's got a thing in his sock. Don't worry.
No, honestly, it's kind of freeing, just kind of like doing just bullshit, like non-boss type jobs. I'm just like kind of flowing through life.
Yeah, I can feel. I totally feel what you're going through right now, man. Yes, in fact,
I'm just flowing.
No, I'm with you. In fact, before the show, I almost didn't make it because I was going to hang myself. But so I know what you're going through. I called Josh. I'm like, not today, maybe next week. So
see, I'm the opposite. I'm like, I'm like flowing, but I'm also like trying to be sober right now too. So I'm really, I'm trying to.
Oh, dude,
I'm trying to balance it.
You're white knuckling it there. You're quitting cold turkey, and I've done that. Yes, it's
exactly. So,
like I said, do the seltzer, do the hoppy seltzer.
What is the
Lagunitas?
So it's just a hoppy one.
Hoppy seltzer.
Okay,
and it can at least give you the action.
Yeah, and
you get the hoppy taste. You're like, okay, this is beer.
Yeah, and
then you won't beat your kids. And
well, luckily I don't have any kids. No obligations in life, which is kind of really helpful.
No, that makes things better. Last time you were here, you opened the show with saying how 2023 is going to be a horrible year, and you were right. You're like Nostradamus. It's my life got shittier since the episode. So
dude, I had a feeling in my body, man.
Oh man, you are a prophet. Josh Graves is a prophet, and we should have listened. I listened, but I was like, no, it's going to be good, and no, it's shitty.
No, I think I'm reaching that. I'm gonna maybe kind of just live a nomadic life for a little bit. I may just take out. You guys may at one point, there's maybe like a where did Josh go type of vibe in the city.
Oh, we've seen people like that, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to, I would still go. You guys would still, I'd probably still be on social media type of thing. You guys would be like, oh, damn, what's Josh doing? An open mic in Oregon. What's he doing up there?
Right. How'd he get up there?
Well, I have a cousin that lives like that. He has a school bus that he converted, and it's like a home. He's in Alaska right now.
That's becoming more and more appealing as life goes on.
He's got a good. I'm like, how do you make money? Like, he works a little bit in Alaska, some oil field thing or whatever. I think he listens. Yeah, and then he has a bunch of money and he travels. He mainly lives in New York City.
Oh, wow.
On a street. Parks the bus on a street. But he has like a stove and, shower in there. It's a school bus.
But that's got to be, you got to see some wild shit parking a school bus on a street in New York City.
Oh, yeah. I guess he lives I guess it's a nice neighborhood. They let you park. And see, the thing is, he's a good looking guy, so he can sneak girls onto the bus.
All right.
I don't look like a guy that could bring a girl into an abandoned school bus. It looks like that's the last thing she'll ever see. I look like that guy. So
banging someone on a school bus would be kind of fun.
He knows. He gets the life.
Those old school seats, you got plenty of room.
Oh, those are gone.
Those you removed all of them. There's like a bed in there.
There's a bed. There's a kitchen. It looks like an apartment.
Dude.
Yeah, though. Yeah, it's
probably, there's so many like New Yorkers are probably like, God, I would kill for that much room.
Oh fuck yeah, he's
right.
And no rent.
Just give me 2 seats.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I gotta tell you, I see him post on Facebook or Instagram. Like, what the fuck am I doing with my life? I just. This is a very uplifting show here at Dry Farts, guys.
Let's bring it up. Let's talk about something a little bit upbeat. How about Martha Stewart on the cover of Sports Illustrated?
Oh, yes.
What's your dry fart take on this,
have you
fellas?
seen it yet?
I did see it.
Oh, okay, that's the picture. I gotta tell you,
Not bad.
Yeah, no, I've definitely seen quite the number of photos. Very lovely. Listen, I used to work, like I told you guys, I worked in a grocery store for a little bit, and it's all like, some of those women in there have been there like 20 years. Yeah. And I was looking around like, some of these older women. Yeah, some lifers in there. Yeah. They're in the union. You know what I'm saying? But there's a couple of older hot ladies working in the Scottsdale
bakery.
Oh, yeah. Trader Joe's. You go to Trader Joe's or Sprouts. My maron. Let me tell you something. I like a little patina on my ladies. I like a little rust. I like a little age on them. You know, I do. I'm not. I do. I like a little rust on my ladies.
Little season.
Yeah, little season. I like experience. Maybe 1 divorce, 2 divorce, 3, 4. I don't care. I like
always get more.
And that's the thing. I'm just. I gotta tell you. Cause see, I'm back on the apps. Jesus Christ, that's a nice. See, I'm depressed on that. Yeah. Well, that's depressing. I put up the age range from like 23 to 50. And then the 23-year-olds, they are fucking sad because there's a prompt on there. They ask you what do you quote too much from? And I put on there like Seinfeld and The Sopranos. This one girl in her early 20s put SpongeBob, and I was like, yeah, this isn't for me.
Yeah,
let's raise that up. This is
maybe Rugrats, but no.
Yeah, Rugrats I would give because I was a little bit older. I mean, well, you got to be Tom and Jerry or Felix the Cat. I'm an old man. My cartoons.
Tom and Jerry fantastic.
But yeah, but Martha Stewart, I got to tell you, I know Sports Illustrated's she looks great. They have to do something catchy because nobody reads magazines anymore.
Right.
And porn is very...
Who was she against?
Nobody. They just wanted an older lady that was hot.
Whoever thought of this, actually brilliant marketing tactic. Because if it would have just been just another like smoking hot girl, no one would care.
Yeah.
But she's a celebrity. She is still attractive, and yeah, totally. Like, I'm gonna jerk off to that later.
In fact,
how old is she?
I've had the 81.
Wow, is she?
What?
She looks incredible for 81.
She looks like a nice 50-year-old.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. She's fucking hot.
81.
And I always thought she was attractive because she always wears the big sweaters. I'm like, what are you hiding, sweetie? Well, she was a former model.
Yeah, she was very pretty in her younger days.
Her daughter looks pretty good, too.
Yeah. She has one of those, like, the women who are just, like, super, like, that calm demeanor all the time. Kind of freaks me out a little bit because it's like, what's underneath that?
It'll explode at any second.
Insider trading is what's underneath that, actually.
Yeah. Imagine Martha Stewart in prison, though. Oh, God. I'm sorry again. Just I'm like, eat my pussy. Eat my pussy. Oh, that'd be so beautiful.
She was on one of the roasts and was very funny, and I really she had some good delivery, like very deadpan, because she obviously has that very serious.
Was Bieber roast, I think.
Yes, I think it was.
Bieber. No, not Snoop Dogg.
Well, he was on it as well. But I think it was for Bieber. Yeah. But did they have like a cooking show or something together? They smoked weed together once. There's a meme of them.
Was that like a
cooking
YouTube
show
thing? Okay, that's pretty cool.
He was a guest on it, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah. I mean, are they banging? Did they bang once? I don't know.
They should. Film that. I'd watch that.
Seems like his type. Yeah, I know. It would. That's what I'm saying. You got some big lady in prison. Eat my pussy, bitch. Just beautiful Martha. Okay, that's my own fantasy.
Someone was saying the other day that some younger kids don't even realize Snoop Dogg's a rapper. To them, he's just he's a
celebrity,
mogul type person.
That is true.
He's an influencer.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I've heard that. Yes, because he's still relevant to like high school kids or middle school kids.
Everyone.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody knows. I mean, guys, gin and juice. I was in middle school. I remember at the skating rink, the edited version.
Murder was the case they gave me.
Yeah, murder was I remember he was on trial and all that.
No, he's killed a guy.
The Dogfather.
The dog for
Dogfather.
the case of that, his face on like a dog's body, gave me nightmares. But great album.
The Doggy Style album,
Yeah.
where the cartoon. That's a fucking great album too.
What was the one with? Was that the original one that got him famous? Okay, it was.
Well, that was his first album.
Oh, okay, with the cartoon. Okay, yes, that one I loved. I'm not a rap guy, but that stuff I'll listen to.
Yeah, he even like the early 2000s, he had a couple just banger hits. So I want to go see. I think it's on my bucket list to go see Snoop in concert. That would be a great concert to attend.
Does he
smoke
still
some weed.
tour?
Every now and then.
Yeah.
I have a friend who she was like he had his uncle who's like 70 years old was like, or like even older, like Martha Stewart's age, was like, he used to be his hype man on stage, hyping him up. Just imagine like an old black man on stage just like smoking weed, hyping Snoop up. It's like his uncle or some kind of relative or something. So I would love to see Snoop in concert.
See, I'm not a rap guy. I love the classic stuff. I'll listen to if he only plays the old shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Go see him doing his old classic stuff.
Yeah, I want Gin and Juice. Murder Was the Case. I want the old stuff. Oh, I want Dre there too, Dr. Dre.
Yes, that would be.
I found Snoop Dogg. This is gonna be embarrassing. I found him with that song "Drop It Like It's Hot."
Oh yeah,
That's
still pretty old too. That's relevantly old, right?
2005, I think.
Yeah, I mean technically, yeah. And these kids, they just see him.
And then I found Doggy Style, the album.
Oh yeah,
I went from Drop It Like It's Hot.
Yeah, once you had the later commercial stuff, you go back and you're like, oh, this guy was on murder trial.
Well, didn't on Stern, Cameron Diaz went to high school with him.
Yes,
and she said she bought weed from him.
Right?
Yes, that's so cool.
Well, damn, I wonder if he banged Cameron Diaz. I wonder if, like, yo, what's up, girl? I can't do the voice. But,
she does not look as good as Martha Stewart does these days.
No. I mean, but high school.
High school. Oh my goodness, The Mask. Good lord.
Ooh, or something about Mary Cameron Diaz. Model.
Honestly, her in The Mask, like that was a coming of age as a young boy moment for me right there.
She's doing the salsa dancing. Oh,
like that red dress.
Yes. Oh, I know what scene you're talking about.
Good lord. Oh, remember when he turns and speaking of Snoop Dogg, remember when he turns the dog and like bashes his head like all the way down? When he's he has his tongue roll out. Mask it was one of the big three for Jim Carrey. In 94, like when he blew up.
Ace Ventura, The Mask.
Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah.
Remember we went to see The Mask, and then they had a preview for Dumb and Dumber, and I was like, oh my God, he's got another one that looks great, and that's probably the best out of the three, I would say. But
yeah, I saw The Mask and Dumb and Dumber, and both in theaters. Life-changing stuff.
Me too. I got introduced to Ace Ventura on VHS when it came out on video.
Nice.
It was a hot rental. But yeah, seeing The Mask and Dumb and Dumber in theater, It was an experience. I'm so glad I was there.
It actually really kind of made me want to be an actor. Jim Carrey.
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
I think Jim Carrey and Will Smith both made me want to be like some type of actor.
Jim Carrey, I could see. Will Smith, I
was addicted to the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Oh, okay.
Like I wanted his persona on that show. Like I wish that was like in high school. Like I almost want to like model myself after him because he was so cool and he's like his lines to like the ladies and whatnot.
Oh, he was a fish out of water.
He was. He's Philadelphia and Los Angeles, Bel-Air.
Bel-Air, yeah. And the sister, the snobby sister. Oh, she is so hot. What was her name?
They were both very pretty.
But I was really into the snobby one, just because she was mean.
Hillary.
Hillary, yes.
Yeah.
I would pay her a $300 tribute to stomp on my nuts. She was hot. She had that angry, mean girl thing. Yeah. That's like she would insult me, and it turns me on.
She actually played that dumb character really well too. She's
really?
She's like an airhead.
Yeah,
character.
Yeah.
She played it well. So
she was amazing. Very hot. But I'm with you on the Jim Carrey thing because I remember that time, and I remember going to Dumb and Dumber, and my dad cracking up during the shitting scene, which is one of the classic scenes. He was dying. He couldn't breathe. Kind of laugh, and I was laughing too.
Yeah. Well, honestly, those moments when you're with your dad and you see your dad cracking up, those are good moments.
Oh, he loved that scene, and one of the most underrated scenes in that movie. And it's Dumb and Dumber. I just found out today he ad-libbed the line when he leaves the 7-Eleven. Those two cool black guys are drinking. He's like, "Big gulps, huh?"
Yeah.
All right. And I guess that was ad-libbed. And I was like, it's so simple but funny.
I think the other great ad-lib I'm pretty sure is, remember when he's like waiting for her at the bar for hours and hours just getting drunk, and he leaves and he sees like the moon landing. He's like, "We landed on the moon." I think that was ad-libbed.
Yeah, he finds out we landed on the moon. Yeah. That was a great scene.
Pretty sure that was ad-libbed as well.
The Farley brothers, man. They had some good They had some classics early.
They had a good run, yeah.
They're geniuses.
Oh yeah, have you seen Dumb and Dumber 2?
I can't. Nope.
I'll tell you, it's entertaining.
Is it?
It's not a classic. I only remember a couple parts, but it was
The one with Jim Carrey?
yeah, Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels are back. It's entertaining.
It's too late. It was definitely the studios being like, we need another banger.
Yeah.
Right, and
We suck right now.
well, I was pissed when I found out Jim Carrey was wearing a wig. I was like, what the fuck? It didn't look like it, but I heard he did, and because I was a little pissed.
Yeah, the bowl cut wig.
Yeah, you gotta go back. You gotta go straight bowl cut. It was like, look, it had some funny moments.
But it was just way too late.
Yeah, it was.
It was like, what, over 15 years later?
But if you want to, if you're just like bored one night, like a little smile, there'll be some funny moments. But
At that point, it's not even worth making, though.
no, I know. But I'm just saying, if you want to be entertained,
Gotcha,
I'm not saying you won't quote it. You will. It's not gonna be your favorite movie.
I was about to say, what's your favorite quote from the movie?
I don't remember. I know. I just remember they went.
The very first part where he comes
What's
out.
his name? Jeff Daniels is. He has a son. He had a son from this lady. Kathleen Turner, I think, played the mom.
Oh, nice.
So it's great. So she works at a mortuary, and there was this blue fluid, and they were drinking it, and they found it was embalming fluid. Yeah, just stick to the first one. Okay.
First one's incredible.
Yeah. But I'm with you how you want to make you be an actor. Because I was like, I want to be a movie star. Like,
Especially the mask, because it was so like he's dancing in there. Again, my love is like a red, red rose. I used to say that as a kid all the time.
Still do it.
When he does the Spanish shit, it's fucking hilarious. He's like on the cop car. They're all doing the bongos.
Yeah, he gets them to do it because he can control them. Yes. Well, the Clint Eastwood line.
Yeah, they're like holding the gun.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah, he does the Clint Eastwood impression. I still remember this at the theater because that scene goes, "You make my day" or something.
Yes.
It was on the previews on TV constantly. I was in the theater and the scene was coming up and there's this little kid, I love this. And it's dead silence. It just ruined the moment a little bit. Yeah. I was like, you little shitbag fuck. And sorry. And but I just never forget that. But that scene was funny through what?
Yeah.
I remember I got it on VHS.
dude, I have a buddy who he's older than me.
Yeah.
He went and he has an old ticket. He saw Jim Carrey do stand up at University of Kansas. This had to be in the 80s. Yeah. Him doing stand up at a college in the 80s. So like really probably obviously hadn't gotten in living color.
No. This is I think he auditioned for Saturday Night Live and didn't get it.
That's it.
Honestly, it's pretty cool to see a comic because I don't think comics don't even do colleges. I mean, there's some that do, but I think like the ones who are like really trying to break into movies and stuff, maybe not so as much.
Yeah.
But like, just it's one thing to see a comic at a club before they break, but to see them do a college before they break would have been. And obviously, doing college gigs, probably the way they're performed and done now is like probably 100% different than the 80s.
Well, now it's like, isn't it like super strict, PC, clean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that's why I like doing the freedom. Like, hopefully the podcast takes off and you just freedom to do shows where you want, how you want. Yeah, or like you can book your own room somewhere.
Yeah.
Like I think what's his name does that? Kyle Kinane. I think he just like he goes on the road, books like a Crescent Ballroom.
Nice.
Does one night, does his people, and has fun.
Independent venue and just kind of gets in, gets out.
Yeah, I don't need the University of Kansas to tell me. Give me a list. Oh, well, we're going to go on to the Patreon, but to lead into the Patreon, Josh. But those, hey, if you're watching on YouTube, thank you. Please hit subscribe. But we're going in the Patreon and subscribe to that because I'm going to ask Josh a question. You'll answer on the Patreon. So we're getting into Martha Stewart, 81, looking smoking hot. Josh, on the Patreon, I want you to tell me, what is the oldest woman you've had sexual relations with? Oh, but save it. I'll tell you mine. All right, see you on the Patreon, guys. Thank you. All right.